everybody, and welcome back. My name is John Nocita, and I'm joined here by the wonderful Tommy Anderson, Chelsea Campbell, and Zach Reese, who play Melchior, Venla, and Moritz Stiefel in the fall musical, Spring Awakening. How you guys doing?
Good.
So good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I got a little tripped up there because fall musical and it's Spring Awakening. It was whatever. But thank you guys so much for being here. I love having people here in our studio to talk about the awesome shows that we put on here. So I have a couple questions for all you guys, and then hopefully we can get some cool answers and get you guys all right out of here. So I'll just jump in. How does that sound?
Yeah. Sounds
all right, cool. So this first question's for everyone. Pull it up. All right, so this is an absolutely wonderful show, first and foremost, and I know there are some disclaimers that come with this kind of project. Is there anything that you guys would like to talk about, or you would tell someone before they come to see the show? And you guys can answer it for.
I'll take it for. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful story. I think the subject matter, definitely those disclaimers. You know, the subject matter, it's dark. It goes to some dark places, but ultimately, I think it's a story that needs to be told. It's not just throwing this subject matter at you. It's a cautionary tale of some things that still happen today and some things that need to change. You know.
Yeah, I would definitely add on to that. Say come with an open heart to expect to learn and process like these harsh truths about young adulthood that eventually, go into adulthood. It is an intense show, like we've been saying, but it's very impactful if you allow it to impact you. Yeah, that's what I would say.
The similarities between what these characters face in the show and what current young adults are facing in the year of 2024 is blaring. And I would say that that's probably the most shocking part of the show, is that the subject matter that is heavy and is intense and is grotesque is very, very real, even in the current day. So just to be ready for something like that and to be prepared.
Now, from what I've heard, it is a very real and grounded show. And although it has some fantastical moments in it and some, obviously there's some parts of it that are like a little bit comedic, and there's all that fun. There's fun in it. It's something that I know you guys have been working very hard to put on, and I'm sure it's going to be very wonderful. But on a lighter note, can you tell me something about maybe your favorite experience with this show throughout the entire process, whether that be the music, the cast, whatever your heart may desire? Any of you guys? Again, that's a question for all of you.
The cast. Everybody is so talented and hardworking and kind, and everybody comes in ready every day, willing to work, willing to bring to the table what is necessary, and that's very, very exciting to see and get to work with.
Yeah. Adding on that, just how collaborative and accepting the whole cast is as a whole. We're there for each other, like the whole time. Everybody is there for each other. And definitely throughout the process, there's been some struggles, but we have a cast, like as a cast, has been able to kind of band together and have each other's backs. And it's just a beautiful thing to watch, like this 20-something group of people come in each night ready and hardworking and just ready to put on something that's truly magical.
Yeah.
So I also agree with all that. It took a lot of material. But I think one thing that was really great was we lost a week, obviously due to rehearsals, but we all came back just so full of will and energy to get this show on its feet. And we really did. And we really are right now. But I just say that effort that was put in during that long 2-week break because of the hurricane.
That's really beautiful. It sounds like you guys are all very close in the theater department there. Moving on, I guess. This is going to be, we'll get more into more personal questions. We'll start with Tommy. Tommy, you are no stranger to the Buckner stage. You've been in quite many shows. How would you feel being a senior and this being your final theater season this year? How do you feel that you've grown as a performer throughout your 4 years here at FSC?
So I would say one thing, I've grown in a few ways. One way in particular is my ability to get more uncomfortable. I used to just throw things at the wall and let them stick, and then I had people tell me, like, you can't be super, energetic, or I kept hearing a bunch of other things, and finally I just kind of had to listen to what I was being taught in school, and myself a little bit too, and trust myself to make certain acting choices. So really, if that made sense, just getting more comfortable with myself and getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. But secondly, I would just say my voice. I think when I came here, I originally auditioned for the theater performance program because I didn't think I could make it as like a musical theater actor. I was like, oh, I can act, but I'm not the greatest at singing. But really here, the program has been so welcoming in allowing me to do musicals as a theater performance major, and it's just helped me grow so much, especially with my voice, but also in dancing and my movement and my confidence and all of that. And it's been an opportunity that I will never forget.
Awesome. Well, as always, you are always a joy to see on the stage. I've loved you in every performance that I've seen of you so far. And folks, his voice is spectacular in this show. I can't wait for you all to see it. I've had the pleasure of getting to see it for a couple times here and there. But thank you so much. That was such a beautiful answer. Moving on to Chelsea. Chelsea, you've been very busy this past semester, to say the least. You've been cast in the dance show and the fall musical, as well as some filming in LA that we may or may not be able to talk about.
Yes,
But, my question is, how have you been able to? Well, what's it been like to be a part of all these amazing projects and also be a full-time student here at the school?
It's been incredible. I've never been able to be a part of so many things willingly and allowingly. So I feel very honored to be able to do all of these things. Definitely, I was very nervous at first, obviously, getting the opportunity to be in these 3 things that all seemed to happen at the same time. I was nervous how I was going to manage my time and just be able to put everything and all the energy that I wanted into these 3 things. But when I took a step back and I was able to kind of look at it like I'm seeing performing arts in 3 different ways at the same time, I was able to kind of use a lot of gratitude and just like being very thankful that I was able to get this opportunity 3 times in 3 different ways, film, dance, and musical theater. And using that kind of thinking about it more in a gratitude sense, less than I have these cool opportunities, really helped me to, be present in each one, specifically, because I was able to see different parts of performing arts through filming that I didn't see before, obviously, through dance, and then through musical theater. And it was just a beautiful thing to be able to watch myself grow in those 3 aspects and become a little bit more, a little bit more confident, I guess, in those 3 aspects, that if I didn't have the chance to do them maybe all at the same time, I don't know if it would have went the same way. So, yeah, just overall very grateful, very excited to, have this opportunity and be very present in it now. So.
We are also very grateful to have you be here with us and, see all your wonderful, wonderful performances that you keep thankfully giving us here on the stage and throughout all aspects. And we hope that you have even more success going towards your future, which I am sure you definitely will. Moving on to Zach. Hi, Zach.
Hi.
Zach, first, congratulations on this role. Well, congratulations to all of you for all these roles. They're fantastic. But Zach, I know you've been talking about this role for a while, and you've had a lot of anticipation about being Mort Stiefel in Spring Awakening. What's it like to see all that hard work so close to opening night come to fruition on the stage? Like, what's been your experience with this whole thing as a whole?
Well, it very much so, like you said, felt like a combination of hard work, but also just love for the material. I fell in love with this show years ago, and with the stories that it brings to the table and puts in front of people's eyes in such a stark way. It's very hard to watch, and it's very, very cool, and it's very necessary. And that was something that really sat with my heart for a very long time after I first found this show. So when they announced that we were doing it, I said, oh, that's really, really awesome, and that's really, really necessary, especially in the year of 2024, in the month of November in 2024. It's very necessary to have some of these more taboo, less talked about topics on the stage for people to see, because they are things that people are currently struggling with. And I feel very, very lucky, but also quite the responsibility to honestly and truthfully bring these stories to the table because it is so personal to so many people. It's a struggle that so many people have dealt with, a lot of the things that he goes through, and I just feel very, very grateful that I get to help show that to people, show those struggles, show that that is something people are going through and how to counteract that.
That's awesome. You've been doing a fantastic job, by the
Thank
way. And it is no secret that you are also one of my favorite people on this campus, and it might be in the entire world. So I've loved seeing every step of this journey for you, and
Thank
seeing
you.
you work so hard and do such beautiful work. And it's going to be an amazing show. It is going to be an amazing show, and you should all get your tickets to see this show. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're
Thank you.
running out of time, but thank you guys for being here and giving such insightful commentary on the show. Like I said before, you guys can get tickets, and you should get tickets to see this show. You can get them at the box office or on the box office website at fsc.universitytickets.com. Be sure to get your tickets, and we'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much.
Boom.